I heard a squeak, and I am very confused. Whoa. Hi, card preview. I didn't expect you to be so large. And in the middle there. So tell you what, I'm just gonna, like, put you off to the side here. And I'm going to, like, visually mute you. There we go. Oh! Hi, Steph. How you doing? Alright. Don't need headphones. This one's coming out of the speakers, I think. Yep. Good. Good. I got my controller right here. So, as for what this is for, 1 IO. Okay, first off, putting a card face down in Magic is a very different thing than doing it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Secondly, what is that squeak? Does your video have, like, a squeaky toy in it?
Yes, he does
okay.
squeaky toy noises.
Got it. Cool.
Sorry, is my audio too loud?
No, it's just loud enough that I'm hearing it thinking I have, like, some weird alert up that I wasn't aware of.
No.
Whoop. There we go. Alrighty. Scrolling out of my notifications. Red might be here with dinner soon, so yay Greek food. Woo. I sure hope it's nobody in my closet. That's fucking terrifying. Okay. So, 1, I'm actually set up for card evaluations if anyone asks for them. And I have a leftover from, what's her name? Oh, that's a bit too loud, isn't it? There we go. I have a leftover from when Hayagakami asked for one for if they show up in this stream. Alright, so we're back in the city of Fuchsia. Turning down that a bit more. There we go. Alright, we're back in Fuchsia City. We have here the route down to the ocean. The ocean? It's just these two guys. Just chilling. Oh god, that's also terrifying. Please do not joke that the squeaky noise is my landlord hiding in a closet for me. To break the AC. Yeah, thankfully our AC got fixed on, Monday. But we went a good 5 days in the middle of a heat wave without it, and it was not fun. Maybe there's something to... Oh, I'm not facing it. Because my Pokemon's an idiot. There we go. There we go. What's here? Lapras, the king of the seas. Nice. Well, that's right, you have to have cut to get to the Pokemart here. Which is so weird. Ammonite, a Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil. Cool. As for what we're playing, this is a randomized run of Pokemon Blue. I'm currently playing... Well, you have to play randomized ones in an emulator unless you have a flash cart. I do not have a flash cart that functions on a system that I can record. So, God, nobody does gardening around here. You need cut to walk around here. It's ridiculous. Now I'm looking at the Pokemon Zoo. This is Pokemon Blue, but it's randomized. So, for those of you joining us for the first time on what is now our 7th stream of this, just for some examples, this is Tentomon, our Beedrill. And as you all know, Beedrill are a ghost-type Pokemon. Because bees are all dead. And he has Jump Kick, Thunderbolt, Teleport, Cut. Or we have Billy Wisp, our Gengar. And like all Gengars, he is Fire Normal. With Fire Spin and Stomp and Fire Blast and Flamethrower. Overall, a bit of a powerhouse. We have La Llorona, our Wigglytuff, who is a Ghost type. We have Lando Lake, our Butterfree, who replaced Snorlax in this, who is an electric grass. And honestly, Spore Solar Beam is a little OP. Oh, no, we don't want to fly anywhere. We have Peanut, our psychic flying Pidgeotto. And Chives, our pure grass Ivysaur. Hello, Wilhelmina, welcome back. Who's this? This, Chansey. So we do not know... Oh, you replaced one Snorlax, you're right. Billy Wisp replaced the other one. Now, of course, as you randomize it, it will always be, of course, random. I do have the seed. If you want to use my seed for this, that's fine. You could, of course, do that. Oh, who's over here? Oh, yeah, this is Kangaskhan. We already did that one. So part of me wants to see what's in the Safari Zone. Part of me wants to go out and train up Tentamon and Chives. So that they can be the best Pokémons they could possibly be. Yeah. We're working on Pokédex? Professor Oak said he came by here. Oh, the aid's upstairs on these, isn't he? There he is. Okay, we gotta catch 25 more types of Pokémons. And then we can get XP all, and that's gonna make this so much faster. Okay, because I've been wondering how to get XP all. Because I like XP share. It's the best item. A bunch of people are like, oh, it ruins the sanctity of Pokemon. It's a dogfight. What sanctity? I mean, it's not really. Pokemon are semi-sentient. So it's closer to, like, wrestling? But still. Anyway, yeah, so. If you have... What does this guy say? Hi, is it your first time here? Yes. Safari Zone has 4 zones in it. Each zone has different types of Pokemon. Use Safari Balls to catch them. When you run out of time or Safari Balls, it's game over for you. Before you go, open an unused Pokemon box so there's room for new Pokemon. Actually, that's a very good idea. So let's get down here. We're going to open that box. Anyway, if you use the card evaluation, I have Scryfall open in one window. And the card viewer that I use when we're doing 2 scoops, which I need to start doing more 2 scoops, open in another window. So, you know, because sometimes people want to talk about Magic. And, yeah, I've come to the conclusion that it's better to be an active voice than to not be. Alright, so a card evaluation. Here we go. One moment as I pop open the 2 windows. Alrighty, so, first things first. I'm saving this card I already had open for when our other user who asked for one comes back. Alrighty, and let's turn on the previewer. We have... Hey. Work. There we go. We have Warden of the Eye, who I'm actually going to make a little bit bigger here. So Warden of the Eye, 2 in a blue, red, white. For a Djinn Wizard, so 5 mana in 3 colors, very difficult to pull off. When it enters the battlefield, return target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard to your hand, which are the 2 types that green and black have the hardest time with. So basically, return any spell that is not a creature. You could have written it as non-creature spell as well, and that would have worked fine. For a 3/3, he's not too shabby. But being outside of black and letting you get things back, pretty nice. Admittedly. He's an uncommon. That's kind of obvious why he'd be an uncommon. Honestly, in a draft, if I was already in Jeskai, I'd take him. If I'm not already in Jeskai, I'd have to be in one of the pairs that leads into it, or else I wouldn't do it. But if I'm already in blue-red, or red-white, or blue-white, I'd go for him. Or if I'm already in Jeskai, he's immediately a grab. Sure. Okay. I have a thing here I am checking. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. 1 second. And oof. Anyway, where did my chat go? There's my chat. There we go. What color deck do I play? I will play anything. I like draft. I like cube draft specifically. I am also a fan of playing beginner decks. So there's that. I need a rod. 1 second. Oh, I can put the Pokeflute away. Why do I still have the Pokeflute and the lift key on me? Let's go to the Pokemon Center and fix this. I do not feel like walking all the way over there. Peanut, carry me. Carry me 20 feet to the left. Thank you. I have been playing for a couple of years, so if you feel bad about me beating you, keep that in mind. The lore's fantastic. I do feel... One, I feel that anyone can play any color as long as they find the right strategy in that color. I also feel that the lore is great. One of the people in charge of the lore is a bit of a jerk and needs to leave. I'm not going to say who. And I just immediately shot any chance of me ever working with wizards right there. Alright, let's get rid of the lift key. And let's get rid of the TMs. Jace is cool. I honestly prefer Jace after Ixalan, and I don't like when people keep writing him like he's still pre-Ixalan Jace. Thankfully, a lot of the fanfic writers understand that Ixalan changed Jace's character. There's 2 fire women, and that's part of the reason why you might forget. And also, Jace isn't broken. Some cards of Jace are broken. That is a distinction that needs to be made. Like Jace the Mind Sculptor is broken, but Jace Seeker of Mysteries, he's fine. Yeah, I got a good rod. Neato. What's back here? Not much. Alright. And then there's 2 of them. There's Chandra and there's Jaya. Orange hair is Chandra. She's the younger one, and she's the one more people would think of. Yes? What? Hif, fuff, hifafu. Halaf, hafif, ihafarifo. Hefifui. Aharihuhu, ifi hafariho. Okay. So here's the thing. Jace the Mind Sculptor is broken, assuming you don't know how to deal with him. They used to get rid of him. They used to have a way to get rid of him, and they changed that rule. I would say... Oh, there is a card that gets rid of Jace. Okay, hold up. Because I'm barely remembering this. It is... Is it Ob Nixilus's Cruelty? Let's see. No, that one's for creatures. There is a card from War of the Spark, though. War of the Spark. Black. Planeswalker. Removal. Spell. What is your name, you stupid card? Is it Price of Betrayal? Yes. No. Price of Betrayal. Single black, remove up to 5 counters from target artifact, creature, planeswalker, or opponent. And you pop that on to old Jace. Where are you, Jace the Mind Sculptor? Thank you. Red's here with dinner, but I'm going to keep streaming for now. Jace the Mind Sculptor, where did you go? Here we go. He only starts at 3. Single black mana, you can just straight up kill him. It's great. Okay. Time to walk through here. You see. What's this? Okay, there's something in here I gotta give to the chief, right? I think he's got a speech problem. Okay. Well, you know, in the meantime... Actually, you know what? Hold... Yeah. Just remembered, I also changed the capture rates. Ha 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 ha. So I can totally rock the Safari Zone. Oh, right, but only my first Pokemon gets to come with me. Peanut, you're coming with me. Come on. Well, welcome back to those who just came back in the chat. 500 Pokemon. I forgot to change the box. Ugh. Oh well. We're going to do our best here. I have enough money I can do it a couple times. So it's fine. Here we go. I think the gold teeth are where they should be. Oh, hey, Eevee. Okay, Clefairy, not too bad. And yes, I'm doing the up B thing. You have to. Or is it down B? Alright, we got a Clefairy. That's good. We didn't have a Clefairy before. There's food. Go get food. Alright. It's magical and cute appeal has many admirers. Do I want to give a nickname to Clefairy? We're just talking about broken planeswalkers. Here's Oko. Honestly, what it is it's some level of input on the B button in the directional pad, and you have to be like split second with it. Let's move this good rod way up to the top near the bicycle, shall we? Oh, no, that's helpful to know. Oh, hey, a Staryu. I think we already have a Staryu. Yeah, we already do, so I'm going to run from him. There we go. Hey, it's another Eevee. Let's try again. Alright, we got an Eevee. And now I'm going to name him the best name for any Eevee, Chuck. I need 2 more Eevees. That is 100% correct. This one's Chuck. I don't need another Clefairy, though. Get out of here. Next one's Chonk. Maybe. I was going to name one Chuck. I was going to name one Mendel. And I was going to name one Lamarck. Those are biology jokes. There we go. Eevee? Damn it. You're not Eevee. You're not Eevee at all. Ooh, Psyduck. I'll go for a Psyduck. Alright, we got a Psyduck. What's a good name for a Psyduck? Yes. I'm gonna name him Advil. Quackers is a good name, actually. The Quacken. He could be the Quacken. I'll accept Quacken. There we go. I think you're right. We're going to try this hack here. Changing direction. Darkwing's not a bad name, but I feel like he needs to be a dark type to get away with that. Okay. Hey, it's Bellsprout. I'll take a Bellsprout. Darn it. Bellsprout, stay in the damn ball. Bait? Oh, bait makes them run, huh? Calcium. It helps your bones. Alright, here, let's see. Nidoran. I think we already have a boy Nidoran. We definitely have a Nidorino. We have a girl Nidoran. Okay. I'll go for that. Oh, he was new. He was new. That's good. Yeah. What are we gonna name the Nidoran? Let's name him, Corleone. There we go. See, every time I see a Bellsprout, I think of the High Five Tunes Bellsprout cartoon. Where he's, like, smoking weed. It's dumb that I think of that, but, eh. Get out of here, Bellsprout, or Psyduck, nobody wants you. That wasn't right. Oh, there's an item. Oh boy, item. TM20. Fun. Oh, hey, another item. Full restore. I'll take that. What's in here? I'm tired from all the fun. Guys, you're still using steps by being in here. Oh, God. We're all wasting our steps. Another Clefairy. I don't want another Clefairy. I have a Clefairy. I need a bunch of Moonstones, though. Missed that one. Secret house. I assume it's up this way. HMs are all in the same place, so let's see if we can find that secret house. Secret house. Secret house. In the Safari Zone. Ah, wasted my time. Wasted my steps. Oh, hey, a seal. I'll take a seal. I have no idea what types these Pokemon are, because all the types have been randomized. Aw. So Seal is replacing Chansey, then. What I should do is I should just use the Good Rod here for a while. I have a feeling you can't fish in these waters. There we go. Come on, be something good. Alright, I'll take a seal. Seal sounds great. Come on, Safari Ball. No! No! I want this seal. Yes! We got the seal. The Sea Lion Pokemon. The protruding hornet's head is very hard. I hit the button too fast. And thank you for gifting yet another sub, Tiny Dog. Super friendly of you. Seal. It's a good seal name. No. Not enough letters. Trying to figure out the best name for this seal. I'm thinking Walrudo. It works better if I spell it right, though. Because it's like Walrus and Zawaldo. Yeah, that's the way to go. Walrudo. Oh, we already have one of you. A Pikachu. I'll go for a Pikachu. Whatever Pikachu might be in this horrible randomized game of ours. Nice. Okay. So it still says it's electric. What's a good name for a Pikachu? Well, I mean, he's a mascot, so might as well. Name him after everyone's favorite rat. There we go. Perfect. Need arena. I think we have Nidorina, but I'll try to catch another one anyway. We'll run. Let's hope for another Eevee. (18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Alright, back to the Pokemon Center. Let's see what these Pokemon are. Peanut, my legs are too weak. Fly me. Okay. There we go. Do. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, because we have to do this in order to do anything, so we're going to put somebody in. So I'm going to put La Llorona in. And now we're going to look at what we have. We have Mickey, the fire-fighting mouse Pokemon, with Fire Spin, Ember, Jump Kick, and Fire Punch. It's not too shabby. Seal, who's a grass type. Sure. He only knows Vine Whip. Corleone, that's our Nidoran. He's fighting. Karate Chop, Sludge, Minimize, Dizzy Punch. Quacken. Normal with Rap. How does he rap? I don't... Oh, no. Knowing what I know about ducks, I do not want him to use Rap. We have Chuck. Our Eevee. Let's see here. Fighting Psychic with Confusion and Psybeam. That's tempting. That's real tempting. You know what? I'm going to deposit a few more in here. Let's put in Billy Wisp for now. Lando. Okay. And then I think we will pull out Mickey. And we will pull out... Oh, let's look at what Oko is. Oko's a bug type with Psywave, Leech Life, Confusion, and Horn Attack? Yes, I am suffering from confusion. Let's look at Tom. Poison type. Yeah, let's withdraw him too. Alright. We're going to deposit some items first. Let's put in that Burn Heal. We'll come back for it later. This X Special. We ain't got time for, you know, ability moves. Put in the Master Ball. Put in this here. No, not the Calcium. Put in the TM20. We're going to withdraw our stones. So let's find our stones. We need... I saw Moonstone and Leafstone. We need a Firestone for Chuck. Do we have a Thunderstone? We have Firestone, a Thunderstone, and a... Oh, there's one. That's the one for Mickey. Do I have a Waterstone? I have a Moonstone. We need that for our Clefairy. Where's our Waterstone? I don't think I have a Waterstone. I have to go to Celadon. Alright. Cool. Because we need to get our Pokédex up. Own 31. Let's fix that. Thunderstone. Right here on Mickey. Let's go. Mickey's evolving. 31 to 32. One item. He improved his Pokédex with one simple trick. Pokemon professors hate him. So now Mickey's a Raichu, which I guarantee you did not give him the lightning type. Nerp. Still firefighting. Okay. And then we need that there Firestone to use on Chuck. But remember, you have to eat lightning to crap thunder. That's how it works. Okay. Got ourselves a Flareon. That's fun. Okay. So I'm going to drop Chuck and Mickey into the PC now. And now we need Oko. And we're going to use a Moonstone on Oko. Turn him into a Clefable. There we go. We're going to go over to Celadon, get a Waterstone, use that on our Staryu. Still bug type. Weird. There we go. That's right, we didn't check that. Let's find out. Where's Chuck? Yes, but not in the way we expected. So he went from psychic normal to electric. Huh. That made no sense. We're going to re-withdraw Lando here. He still knows confusion in Psybeam. Whoa, sorry, microphone. He still knows confusion in Psybeam, which is going to confuse people. Now, the weird part is I can load this save into a normal blue ROM, and my Pokemon do not change. Everyone else's go back to normal. Which is great. Withdraw. Who else is going to come out? Oh yeah, Billy Wisp, come on out. Oh. Oh, he does fight me. Okay, Swimmer. Tentamon, go. Pokemon. Peanut. Psybeam. Yeah, I didn't mean to trigger this fight. Hey, Peanut. Fly me to Celadon. We need a water stone for Tom. And yes, I'm doing the fast forward thing. I want to say it's this guy? No. I gotta go up. Also, where am I supposed to get the, Where am I supposed to get the gold teeth? I don't know. Should find that out. There it is. Let's get an extra thunderstone. Extra water stone. Get it? No, I can't get an extra moonstone. What happened to Tom? Tom is still poison. Sure. I mean, poison in a water type makes sense, at least. A lot of starfish are poisonous. I can accept that. I have a harder time with, like, the Thunderstone turning Eevee into into electric type. I don't know. Where should I do? What should I do? Where should I go? Right, gold teeth. I think the gold teeth stay. Let's find it. There we go. And let's see. Gold teeth Pokemon blur. Where can I find you, gold teeth? Alright. That's why he can't talk. Okay. Area 1. Northeast. Grassy area, steps to the north. West, down steps. Short stay away. I need pictures, because I can't get that. I need pictures. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Well, that's helpful. That's very helpful. Okay. I'm going to have this in a little window to my right. And this in a little window to... Whoa, that got big. That got way too big. Hold up. There we go. Ooh. Did not mean for that to happen. Did not mean for that to happen. Okay. Game. Chat. Map. Map over here. Great. I meant nothing and you can't prove anything. You okay?
I got a package from my mother.
Oh. Is that what that was?
Yes.
I thought that was your models.
So did I.
I'm sorry.
And then I opened it, and it was 3 different books that make me want to punch my mom in the face.
That's not good. She'll get you on assault.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to jail again.
Do you remember the titles, Mikella? I'm blanking them out because I'm so mad.
The Dance of Connection.
Yep.
How to connect with family members that you care for deeply. I want to say it's like the Mother Connection or something like that.
Yeah. And then one. Yeah, and then another one is like how to apologize or something like that.
What do you have to apologize for?
Exactly!
The dance of connection.
The mother dance. And why won't you apologize?
Send that one back. Ah, fuck, I used a ball.
I'm gonna send them all back to Amazon, because I don't want these.
Fair enough.
And it's either that, or I just throw them in the dumpster, because we can't take donations at the library.
That's true, we cannot take library donations. I definitely can't, what with not working at the library.
Yeah. I mean, I had to throw out, like, 20 books today because people tried to sneak them in through the book drop. It's a bunch of books on, like, finance and stuff like that.
All of them are finance books, because every time you go to one of those classes,
Yep.
they load you up with their books they couldn't sell.
Yeah, it was like a million of them, and then there was, like, some book by Ron Paul, and then there was, like, 2 antique books. One was Shakespeare, and the other one was a book, about Judy Garland, and it had, like, illustrations in the front and the back, and it was really, really pretty, and it was clearly an antique, and I had to throw it in the dumpster, and it killed me.
Yeah, so just so you know, due to plague regulations, most places can't take donations right now. That's why I have bags and bags of stuff I can't get rid of in my garage at the moment.
Yep.
Um,
Because if you do give it to places that normally accept donations, the ruling from the CDC is throw it in the dumpster. Because we
Yep.
can't keep it. There's no safe way for us to decontaminate them or to know whether or not they've been infected. We can't do anything with them, so they're going in the trash.
yep.
And I hate it. Like, if you want to give to these places, donate with money, because we can't take stuff.
Nobody can take stuff right now. Oh my god, there's just a wild Amistar. Neat.
Neat.
Yeah, nobody can take stuff right now. So don't try to give stuff, because it might be infected. That's the downside of a virus.
Yep.
Viruses don't care how bad your taste in literature is. They will infect it. I didn't get the Amistar.
I mean, the good news is that we have found a way to quarantine books that are checked out from the library, but those are going to be sitting on the shelf and no one's going to touch them for a while. Whereas donations don't even go into our regular book circulation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're added to the donation pile, which just grows and grows and grows, and there's nothing we can do with it. So, yeah. Ugh.
Damn it! I picked up too many items on the way.
God, now I'm just pissed.
Calcium. Chives, have some calcium.
Stood for plant health.
Iron. Chives also have iron.
This is going on r/narcissist. You're raised by narcissists, whatever.
I knew what you meant. Freyr's mom very often deserves...
Is a cunt.
I was gonna say deserves the family motto, but that's another way to say it.
We don't talk to them. Really only need one story. Just need one story to prove how terrible my mother is.
Yes, let's not
Yeah.
get into that exactly at this moment.
Yeah.
If you want to hear
Okay,
stories
people
about-
want to hear it.
Okay. My mom and I got into a fight when I was in high school. And because there were no locks on my bedroom door and she would come in anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that scene from Fairly Odd Parents where it's like, I'm knocking to show I respect your privacy, but I'm
asserting my
authority as your parent by coming in anyway. Except she would continue to do this well into my teens and 20s.
Not cool.
Not cool. And then on top of that, sometimes she wouldn't even knock, and even if I said, please don't come in, or I'm upset, please leave me alone, she would come in anyway to continue the fight. So I had taken to locking myself in the bathroom because the bathroom had locks on the doors, you see. And sometimes I would lock both because I wanted that extra sense of protection. So I was crying in the tub after a fight. I'd locked both doors. And my mom broke through both doors with a butcher knife and then proceeded to yell at me while I was in the tub while holding the butcher knife the entire time. And then immediately afterwards became very calm and was like, let's go for a walk. I was very convinced she was going to kill me. I have flashbacks to that to this day. So, yeah.
It's not great.
It's not.
Yeah. Not fun.
Yeah.
Found the gold teeth. Yeah, I'll take him, Machamp. Get in the ball, Machamp. Get in the ball. Good job, you got in the ball. That's what we want. We want him in the ball. Using its heavy muscles, it throws powerful punches that can send the victim clear over the horizon. Room him and Ben. There we go. Alright, let's go give an old man his teeth back. And while we're at it, swap out Tom for... I'm thinking Carpy. I think Carpy is the way to go here. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. Now we have strength. Oh, Billy Wisp can learn strength. Let's give her a stomp. I like how in the later games you don't have to go into the menu. Right. Oh, it's a Carbos. All right. Give that to Chives. Give him a bit more speed. Because that's legit what we need, is more speed on Chives. Okay, Tom, you're out of here. Let's get... Where'd Carpy go? Carpy! Alright. Carpy is our Dragon-type Goldeen. For those of you just joining us. Scrolling through. Dropping off all the TMs, all the HMs. Crap, not the good rod. I have to go back and get the good rod. Thunderstone. The balls pouch was a wonderful addition of Gen 3, wasn't it? Saved you all this trouble. Back that good rod. Alright, now we got to do some power leveling. I think having everyone in order of level kind of helps accomplish that. We're going to go this way. Most of my memories of this chunk of the route are actually from Pokemon Gold. Because I had to hunt down Raikou. I combined him with Suicune in my head there for a second. I had to hunt him down for, like, forever. Yeah, Dittos aren't as useful in this version. Because you see, Dittos are just fire types that know Fire Punch, and only Fire Punch. You know what? You might be able to handle them on your own there, Carpy. Nope. I was wrong. Alright, Billy, you're up. Ooh, now that's one I don't have yet. Wait, do I? I might have a Charmander. No, I don't think I have a Charmander. Alright, got him. Charmander's new. Yes. We can call him Swamp Fire because he's using plant moves. Let's cut that down. Honestly, this would be so much easier if I had unlimited rare candies. It's the only way I beat the original Pokemon Blue as a kid. Was I did the missing no cheat. I don't know what happens to missing no in this. That oh my goodness, that is a very good question. What happens with missing no? Okay, so I'm gonna put Lando away for now. It steals your credit card information. First, let's look. He's Grass Ground, Razor Leaf, Petal Dance, Ice Punch, and Spore. Yeah, I'll withdraw him. All I gotta do is level him up once, and he's immediately a Charmeleon. Because our mission right now is to get that number, that 37, up to a 50. And I just realized a way faster way to do this. Let's put those Pokeballs pretty close to the top, though, shall we? There we go. Okay, fine. We can't surf till we beat Koga. Okay. Okay, so we got surf as a move. We can't use it outside of battle. Got it. Oof. Okay. So, how do we get to 50 Pokemon? What's up? What's up, Tiny Dog? Make a... That's why you haven't been saying anything. Alright. Been doing a lot of stuff in Pathfinder lately. So let's do a Pathfinder character. As we play here. Making sure that is what that prize is. Hold up. Yep, make a superhero or a D&D character on the spot. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to use Pathfinder. I've been really into Callistria lately as a goddess, so I'm thinking like a follower of hers. It would be cool. Let's go with a... I'm feeling a Gunslinger, but the Bolt Adept version, the one that gets to use the crossbows. And like having little painted striped crossbows sounds really, really cool. That would be good. Yeah, so like little bee-striped crossbows, because her goddess is the goddess of revenge, liberation, lust, and wasps. Make her into like a phantom thief kind, so like part gunslinger, part rogue. Like if we're doing a 6th level build, I'd go like Bolt Adept, 5 levels, Phantom Thief 1. I kind of like that, kind of like a crossbow wielding Lupin the Third sort. And let's go with like... I'm feeling a halfling? I'm feeling halfling. Like tiny person. I don't know, I like this idea that she's like the little sting of justice. So... Ow. How dare you? It could be. I could say it's that, but no. Okay. Carpy's back out. Alright, for weapons, I'm thinking, like, dual crossbows. And I'm feeling like a whip as a backup weapon would be really neat. Just super duper neat. And then, what would I do beyond that? I'd probably let her have, those crossbow bolts that are full of, like, different alchemical substances. And have her just have, like, trick crossbow bolts. Yeah, so, like, a thievy, Catwoman-y, mildly bee-themed halfling gunslinger rogue. Now, in the chat, of course, we're talking about how Tiny Dog's name is Tiny Dog. The fact that they had a Mastiff named Tiny. And their parents also wanted a Chihuahua named Thor. What would we name our little bee hobbit? Birdkeeper sends out pigeon. You know what? That's a bird. I gotta give you credit where it's due, Birdkeeper. That one is a bird. Mm-hmm. That one is, in fact, a bird. Oh, you know what? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so, as for a name, part of me is thinking, like, Lament, but that doesn't sound right. Minuet? Because she's short? No. Minuet still is kind of jiving with me, though. I kind of like Minuet. So let's go with that. Minuet. That's the name humans call her. Her real name's probably something like Altonia. Or Lamentia or something. She lets her friends call her Minnie. And when she's, like, going out to fight the true crime, which is feudalism, then I think she probably goes by, like, I don't know, the Sting of Justice or something. Which I realize most people make a vigilante then, but first off, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the vigilante class. There's a lot to it that should be neat, but it feels like if and when it shows back up in Pathfinder 2, it'll work better as a theme for a character. It's like something you add on top of a class. There's a couple vigilante classes that I do like the archetypes. I like the Magical Girl one, but that's partially because it reminds me of an old 3/5 third-party class called the Champion, which was supposed to make Billy Batson, but it does not take a lot of squinting to turn that into Sailor Moon or Kamen Rider. And the Vigilante has that in the Magical Girl or Magical Child, which is supposed to be Sailor Moon, but if you have a writer like Kamen Rider Drive or Kamen Rider Kiva, it works with them just as well. Oh, but how do you explain the familiar? What do you think Kivat is? He's a bat that turns into a belt. That's basically the same thing as Luna. Basically. But like the general totally not Batman, you guys, version of him, yeah, doesn't quite work as well. It's yeah, no, Kiva is Luna. I think that's part of the reason why Kiva was the series that Red actually started jiving with, was, oh, we have a character who doesn't realize they're royalty and that a tiny animal convinces them to put on a magical moon-themed costume to save people, except it's a hot vampire boy? I'm here. Sure. That sums up Kamen Rider Kiva, by the way. Sailor Moon, but it's a boy vampire. Oh, and he's even more extra. Yes, yes, tiny dog. Hot vampire boy, I say. There's also a hot werewolf. They are not in a love triangle together. The hot werewolf is in a love triangle, but it's with the vampire's mom. And you just kind of go, what? And then you go, what? I have the setup that we can watch any writer series as a watch party, because Wilhelmina and Tiny Dog are friends of mine in one of the Discords I'm in. I have been with our mutual friend Bex watching Kamen Rider Build, also known as Kamen Rider. You can't trust the government. You can't trust corporations. Who can you trust? A himbo. And that basically sums up life. You can trust a himbo. It works. It all works. Also, Kamen Rider Build, and I know a lot of other Kamen Rider fans will not agree with me, and they'll say, like, no, you just don't understand how Japanese friendships work. It's kinda gay. That's not a bad thing by any means, but there's some straight up, like, bi coding on both of our male leads, and some not so subtle subtext. It's like, no, it's saying how good of friends they are. That's why they combined their bodies into one to fight a villain. What do you do with your friends, buddy? And then, like, O's is also in that same category. Then you have other series which don't have any of that coding on it, like, Forze. Forze is just about being aggressively friendly. And honestly, that the way Gentaro interacts with people, I can relate to. The whole, I'm gonna be your friend just to spite you. Same. I'd do it. That's how I am. Yes, I'm doing the fast forward thing, by the way, because I don't want to deal with this. The one problem with Kiva is, alright, so almost every Kamen Rider series only has unofficial subs. There are 3 exceptions to that rule. Amazon's, which is a spin-off series made for Amazon Prime, which is a horror series instead of a superhero series. It's a horror superhero series. That should not be your first series. I'm sorry. The original series, and Kuga both have subs through Shout. And they're pretty good subs. And honestly, Kuga, if you like season 2 and 3 Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Kevin Sorbo's Hercules, you would dig Kuga. And if you like old campy shows, you would dig the original series, which I am both. I enjoy both, so they are both good to me. Did I accidentally turn off fishing when I made this?
Fuck it, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Why
No.
am I not drinking?
I was about to say, don't you have tomorrow off? That's why we're going to do board games all day. I went fishing and caught an ostrich. Yes, we are also doing that. Birds aren't real, they're actually fish. Yeah, so we have some board games that I desperately want to play this weekend on stream. Including, but not limited to, Runes and Regulations, and, what was it? Exiled Titans? I'm blanking on the name now, because I said it, and now I have to make an ass out of myself. That's how this works. My question, if you are inviting yourself over there, Black Alorian, is, have you been self-isolating? Yay, we got Doduo. We caught the weird mutant two-headed ostrich out of the lake that Mr. Burns dumps his waste into. Oh, well, yeah. Hit me up on Discord or Messenger. We'll talk. Anyway. I'm going to name this Doduo Blinky. Damn it! You're right! Clarence was the better name! Stupid latency! Because, and I can behold the magic of the card previewer. Here we go. I found the original in here, so I'm going to load in the original. The power of the card viewer, I can use it to load comics. This was based on old Pokemon fusions. However, there's also a version that uses the in-between evolutions, which is just as terrifying. With the weird fused-in-half Doduo head. It's fantastic. I didn't save until long, long ago. Like before today. But I will save right now. Anyway, so I have the magic card up in case more people request card evaluations. In fact, you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to do one for free. That's how I am. And I'm waiting to find when that one person who requested one the other day comes back, because I have the card saved for them. Oh, I got one for Blackalorian in the chat. Let's do his next. So my freebie first is Keenon Bonder Prodigy. Green and a blue for a legendary human druid. This is the promo version. But they're identical. 2/2 for 2, so it's a bear. Bears are always good. That's why they're our baseline. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. So, tap Llanowar Elves, get another green. Tap one of the crystals, get another one that does the thing. Sure. But then 5 and a green-blue, look at the top 5 cards of your library, put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Keenon works great as the only human in your deck, which is totally doable in Simic, because that's where you get all your fishies, all your animals. It works out great. Now for the random one for Chris. And we get Drowned Catacomb. You know what? I see a Drowned Catacomb. I'm taking it. It's a land. It can come out... If it's my second land, and I've already played an island or a swamp, it is essentially an underground sea. It's amazing. It works out very well. Honestly, a lot of the mechanics in Ikoria work with creatures that are not... With any creature that's not a human. It's fantastic. Drowned Catacomb works out really well in a zombie deck, surprisingly. But even beyond that, it works in anything that's black-blue. It works in any of the combos that use black-blue. And I am just personally very fond of the fact that this little Ixalanni place here is... It's just a bunch of, like, destroyed ships. It's great. Though, there is an older art. Let's pull up the older art. The older art isn't as good looking, in my opinion. It's not as good. I like the new art. Very fond of the new art, by comparison. What was an Archenemy? Yeah, Archenemy had the old art. Not a fan. And then, somebody is mentioning Grimlock. So... Grimlock does have a card. It's a double-sided card. He technically counts. He's silver border, so you only play him in a silver border game. But he's my favorite colors. I love him. If I had the money, I would build a Grimlock deck. Right? It works out great. Especially because you can put Optimus in your Grimlock deck. Totally viable. But the flip side of him is for Transformers. Not Magic. Yeah. Anyway, boop. Clearing that out. Back to the Pokémons. So, they are both promos. They are both limited runs. They are both not tournament legal. Grimlock is literally silver bordered. Optimus isn't even legal in silver bordered. He is basically only legal in casual. So that's how it works. If we go back to Big Bot. So, first things first. His flip side basically doesn't exist, is the problem. So, if we flip him over, he's a Transformers trading card game card. This side, Autobot character, Autobot's a super type that means nothing, essentially. The fact that it says bot mode also means nothing. He does not count as a bot, but he's a Transformers character, so by Grimlock's ruling, he counts. By the way, this card was only printed for like less than 100 people, so it's impossible to get him. You'd have to get him proxied. Pay 1, you get to flip a card over. Pay another 1, he becomes a construct with base power and toughness 6/6, and creatures you control, including him, gain trample. Actually, it says Autobot character, so he's technically not a creature. So by rulings, he shouldn't, which is kind of silly, but here we are. But yeah, you could put him in there, and he gives everyone else trample, which is not something white can normally do, but it is something red can normally do. So there's that. Do not expect an official Optimus card anytime soon. There's also like a Nerf card and a Dungeons and Dragons card. I love the Dungeons and Dragons card. That's one of my faves. Okay, who do we got? Hey, it's a Vulpix. That's what you expect when you go fishing, right? A fox. Shit. I forgot to switch the box back to the empty box. I will help you with that in a minute, Red. I probably have that sheet, and if not, I will help you remake that sheet. Tiny Dog, don't worry. That will be taken care of. Okay, we got another Vulpix. Got it. Gimme. Yes. Gonna name my Vulpix what I always name my Vulpixes. Miles. What Tiny Dog is asking about is for a 5th edition game. That uses the magic setting. There we go. Let's take a look at Miles first. Ice fighting. We got basically an Alolan Vulpix. I don't know why, but both Sandshrew and Vulpix came out as basically their Alolan versions. I'm not complaining, though. So, one thing is, if you have any questions about magic lore, please do not hesitate to ask. I will be happy to help you. Yeah, there are... The short answer is magic is full of different worlds. These worlds are called planes. The planes have people on them who can walk between them, called planeswalkers. Each world has its own flavor, and they're all neat. And, like, Ravnica I don't like as a set, but I love the setting.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't like it as a set, but I love the setting.
Right, and I think it's because, like, they never put together the guilds I actually like.
Yeah.
And it's just mechanically it doesn't jive with me.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
There's a couple good ones, but I find Ravnica cards work best backing up the other gold cards in my Alara Tarkir cube.
Yeah.
Which, they're fine there. I have no problem with them there. Yeah. But as a D&D setting, the fact that it's this planet-covering city is fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's so cool.
Okay, we got a Ninetales now.
Yeah.
Because all we're trying to do is speed run the Pokédex.
Really?
We need 50 to get an XP all. And that'll save us time. So it's still ice fighting.
Ice fighting? No, the
I know the Alolan one's not ice fighting.
It's Ice Fairy.
There's no fairy in this edition.
Yeah.
But what I mean is both came out as ice.
Neat.
Which I found weird.
Yeah.
Also, what does a fighting Vulpix even look like? Hell if I know. Okay. Deposit. Miles, into the box forever.
Oh, hi, Miles.
Withdraw. Billy, get back out here. Yes. Can I help you? Okay.
I saved you some Sparhanacopoda.
Thank you. I appreciate that. After this, I'm eating dinner. Ha ha ha. Tomorrow, I might
By
do...
some, I mean I didn't touch it.
That's fair. I had a feeling it's just for me.
Well, wait. What's in Sparhanacopoda again?
Spinach and feta cheese.
Oh, yeah.
And puff pastry?
Yeah. I might have some.
Go for it. Hey, another Doduo. Carpy, beat the shit out of it.
Doduo.
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 No.
We're the two heads. The chat agrees with me.
Doduo.
Doduo.
Look, I'm winning the moral battle here. That's what's important.
This is like the other day when we were arguing about whether or not the Superman and Superman and Justice League Gods and Monsters was Zed or not.
Zod.
Zod.
I know he's not Zed. I know that much.
He's also not Zod.
He's a Zod.
I'm not getting into this argument again. He's a Hernandez. Or Martinez. I forget.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, we're at 42, I think? Yes.
A warrior Zod. What? Oh,
A version of Zod.
He is not a version of Zod.
I mean, he is as much as he is a character whose last name is Zod, who came from Krypton.
His last name's not Zod.
I mean, it would be if it was his Kryptonian name.
Eh,
It's like saying Clark's last name isn't L.
me.
I mean, you're kind of right. His last name is Kent. That's his adoptive name. As you were right, his adoptive name is insert Spanish name here.
Yeah, I forget what it is.
and it's one of those situations where, like, Bruce Wayne is a version of Hal Jordan.
What?
Not the Bruce Wayne on the same world as Hal Jordan,
Oh.
but the Emerald Knight version of Bruce
Oh.
Wayne is a version of Hal Jordan.
I guess that's true.
In that he takes up the same niche in the ecosystem, so to speak. He's also a version of Batman, which is a lot easier to accept from a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. But Superman from Gods and Monsters doesn't take up the position of Zod. He's not there to take over anything.
No, but there is not going to be a Zod for that
This
universe.
is true.
So he is both the Zod and the Superman.
No, he's not!
As much as Emerald Knight Bruce Wayne is the Green Lantern and the Batman.
Don't like it.
We don't like it because you're assuming Zod always means pure evil dude who's going to wreck shit. It's a good name for a Diglett.
No. Probably not Dick. Name him Richard.
It's too small to be a Richard. He's a Richie. He-Man would be a good name if we had the Alolan version.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we at? We're at 42.
So just eight
8 more to go.
I said grr. What's wrong with me?
8 murder. Hey, when does hold up. Gonna make this work. Okay, Google. When does Goldeen evolve into Sea King? Google, answer me. Answer me. Fine. Have to do it the hard way. Also, just set off half the people's phones. When does Goldeen evolve into Sea King?
According to Bulbapedia,
33?
evolves into Sea King starting at level 33.
And you're underpowered.
Alright, Swampy, you're leveling up first. Ooh, I don't have Meowth yet. Alright. I need you to spore him, Swampfire.
You named him Swampfire?
He's a grass type.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a good name, right?
Yeah. He's literally that
He's the Ben 10 alien. He's
yeah.
Swampfire. Yeah. Alright, now we got a Meowth. Adores circular objects, wanders on the streets on a nightly basis to look for drop loose change. Oh, how do we combine a cat with something adorable? How about a Dickensian street urchin?
I think it's more that he's kind of modeled off of the Money Cat.
It's that too, but the English equivalent just turns him into Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Which means Billy Joel should be around here as a Growlithe.
Oh god.
Do you not want a Growlithe named Billy Joel?
Oh, I'm having flashbacks to that fucking movie. It was a weird movie.
It's a weird movie.
It's weird. It's not even, like, it's not...
I'm not a fan of Oliver and Company, in all honesty.
Me either. There's only one good thing about it, and it's that weird poodle song.
I assure you Swampfire is not Starfire's weird cousin.
Yeah. Could be. You literally told me yesterday that Ben 10 was a part of the DC multiverse.
He is, but I have a hard time believing that Starfire's related to a plant.
This is true. Aren't they more like insect-ish?
Yeah, her species is more insectile. It's like, Stinkfly may be their genetic cousins. Or actually, Big Chill is closer.
Hey.
I've often told my friend Marcus that the song Georgette sings is his theme song.
Nah.
Also, if I just hold down the fast forward button, this guy just wanders around aimlessly.
Ah! Ah!
It's like watching an ant full of caffeine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, before you came home, I filled up the bird feeders.
I noticed. I was very excited to see that.
Put the suet in there. Scared the shit out of a bird.
You did?
Not on purpose, but like I filled up the big bird feeder before I filled up the hook bird feeders.
Yeah.
Oh, I have answers about the fireworks too. And then like I didn't realize there was a bird in the big bird feeder as I walked under it. I just heard as a dove flew off.
Well, yeah, they've made a nest up there.
They have, and I apparently terrified the doves.
Yeah.
Keep punching the elves until you become a man.
Rob scared the burb on purpose.
I did not scare the burb on purpose.
You lie. You are a lying liar who lies. Not you, tiny dog.
Okay, Carpy's about to die, apparently.
Jeez.
Carpy, what the shit?
We got burned.
I did. Did I throw that burn heal into the PC? Of course I did. Of course, after I throw the burn heal into the PC is when I get burned.
There's a full heal.
I don't want to use the full heal. This is Pokemon, a game meant for hoarding.
I disagree, but okay. Hey, Duval!
We have a Charmeleon. Alright, neat. Does his types change? Grass ground.
Neat.
Okay. Pokédex, how many do we need? We need 6 more Pokemon before we can end the stream.
Yay.
We need to get that XP, y'all. Which I lied because the stream's talking about fighting Koga, and I ain't doing shit on that front.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not scare the birds on purpose, I assure you. Okay, so the fireworks. The reason that so many people are setting off fireworks
Yeah.
is Kern County works different than San Bernardino or Riverside,
Yeah.
where in those counties, the whole county, it's 100% outlawed completely, no exceptions.
Yeah.
In Kern, if you are in a legit city,
Yeah.
you can have your own ordinances on it. Tehachapi goes with the county rule,
Okay.
right? Cal City is like, no, you can't stop our freedom to light shit on fire.
Oh God.
Ignore the fact we're in a desert full of brush. Because we don't have an actual mayor right now.
Wait, what? We don't?
We have a mayor per diem. Chuck's out.
Fuck.
No, Chuck. They're very similar phonetically. But yeah, so they're trying to pass things, and one of the things they tried to pass cuts the police and firemen's budget in half. And so everyone's going like, what are we gonna do? And it's like, I don't know. I can be witty sometimes.
Sometimes.
What should I name the horsey? What's the name of the main snork?
I have no idea.
The Snorks. Also known as, we want more Smurfs money, but without paying the Smurfs creator. What do we do? Main Snorks, here we go. All-Star. All-Star Seaworthy.
He's an all-star.
He should get his game on and go play. You know, somebody once told me that the world was gonna roll me. I hate that song so fucking much.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
What edition of D&D do I like? Like, I like all editions of D&D except Essentials. Fuck Essentials. But the rest of them are all good for their own thing. Okay, here's why Essentials I hate. Alright, basic D&D is good for, like, introducing people to it in the old days, right?
Yeah.
First, I don't like First. First is okay, but we can move straight into Second and lose nothing.
Yep.
Second's fun because it has all the quirky rolls.
Yeah.
It feels like a Rube Goldberg machine when you play it, and that's kind of fun.
Isn't Rattata an ice type?
Yes! I'm also playing one that's doubly hurt by ice. But I'm also 11 levels higher than him, so it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I was just figuring that'd be more effective than grass, and I was wrong. Anyway. Magnemite? No, I won't. Swamp Fire. Kick the shit out of this little girl. What?
Little girl? Yeah,
That's a Girl Scout. Let's beat up the Boy Scout while we're at it. Anyway. Third edition is very straightforward. It's very... If second edition's a Rube Goldberg machine, third edition's a Lego model.
That's why I like it so much.
I do too. 3.5 is better.
Yes.
Pathfinder and 3.5 are both good.
Yes.
The way to make 3.5 really good is incorporate some of Pathfinder's rules.
Yes.
And the way to make Pathfinder really good is incorporate some of 3.5's classes. Oh, right.
Ice.
Fire against a grass. Let's switch to the Psychic Bird. Yo, Bird Cthulhu. Wreck it. Fourth is really good for tactical combat. Fourth needs to be adjusted significantly to make it better than that.
Yes.
I have adjusted it significantly, though again, I need to rework the Bard.
It's just such a slog otherwise.
It is, and a big part of it is that they wanted every fight to feel like a Zelda boss. And I can agree that every fight should feel like a Zelda fight, but only the bosses should feel like a Zelda boss.
Yeah, the rest of the time you're just like, why am I having such a hard time with kobolds?
Link should be able to knock out a moblin, or a bokoblin, in like 4 minutes. If we move that into every character should be able to deal with it in 4 minutes, a round of combat, by that logic, should last 15 minutes to a half hour.
Yeah.
That's very reasonable. That's everyone gets 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah.
We do not need a 9-hour fight. Anyway, 5th edition's good for just hitting the ground running and going.
Yeah, I do enjoy that.
Pathfinder 1st edition, so Pathfinder 1, is good for being an easier to play third without losing any of that Lego set goodness.
Yes.
Pathfinder 2, actually I've turned around on it.
Yeah.
Though I'm still not fond of the goblin lore.
Yeah.
Goblins are all good now for no reason. Shut up. That part I still dislike, right? But, like, I'm fine with saying there's some good tribes, right? That's fine. That's always how I've run goblins,
Yes.
right? Saying every goblin is now chaotic good or neutral good, like, they're all good across the board, and now kobolds are the evil things you fight.
No, but I love kobolds and their
No.
stupid, shitty dragon faces.
I will say that Pathfinder's kobolds look so much cuter now. They've made a huge improvement on the Pathfinder kobold look. In fact, I'm just going to let that fight that Pidgey. Hold up. I'm going to pull up the art and use the card reader to show y'all. As I spell Pathfinder wrong.
And kobold.
And I spelled kobold right.
No.
I spelled cobalt wrong, but that's fine. Alright, so this is, if I pull up the card reader, make sure it's loaded. So, card reader, go. Here we go. Alright, so I got the card reader, I got the kobolds. This is Pathfinder 1's kobolds.
Not very cute.
They're not very cute. They look like the alien from Aliens fucked a Muppet. Now, they have been replaced with these cute little dinguses.
That is a cute dingus, gotta say.
They look like little bearded dragons with horns.
Yeah, look at it. The eyes are so far forward. It's so cute.
He's a little bearded dragon who just wants to be... Well, he wants to feast on your flesh. There's no getting around that. But the new one looks great. I love the new one, especially when you compare it to the D&D kobold, which I love the D&D kobolds for how derpy they used to look. And they don't anymore.
They don't look derpy?
They don't look derpy. So I'm going to find a 3.5... Here's some 3.5 derpy kobolds.
Oh, I love the
Right?
derpy kobolds.
They look like they were made to serve the Skeksis, and what's wrong with that?
I love them. They're so cute.
But now, the kobolds look kind of like this dude. I went too far. Hold up. There we go. They're all like they're all jacked.
Tiny and jacked.
Fight me, Scrub Lord. I'm fucking ripped. Like, whereas they should be looking like this, and even most people who played 3.5 agree, they should be little scrawny dudes in D&D. I love the Pathfinder art, though, because it makes them slightly chunky.
Them chunks.
Because you get the same thing with the goblins, if you go between the two.
Oh, Lord, they coming.
So here's 3.5's goblins that these other two goblins evolved out of.
Ugh.
They look ugly, right?
Yeah.
5th edition went this direction.
Uh,
Meanwhile, Pathfinder went with what's called the Uggo Goblin, or as I like to call it, Bald Stitch.
it looks so cute, ugly.
They're cute ugly, though I will admit, I'm glad that if you're over in Starfinder, you don't have to deal with goblins as the cutest race, because you have access to the goddamn Skittermanders, and they are a playable race, and they are a bunch of, like, weird, super friendly Fraggle things, and I love them.
Yes.
Now, here's where my problem lies. Pathfinder's goblins, right?
Yeah.
Should not be... They should not be, no. Pathfinder's goblins should not be good,
Yeah.
considering the words to the Goblin Song, right?
Goblin song?
The Goblin Song, which is what the goblins chant as they come into town,
Okay.
right? And they chant it in common, and it's the first common words they learn, because it's what, oh, they updated the Goblin Song, and I don't like the new one. I'm not going to even get into that. But the goblins sing this in common. It's the first common words they learn because they know it freaks out humans.
Goblins chew and goblins bite. Goblins cut and goblins fight.
Stab the dog and cut the horse. Goblins eat and take by force. Goblins race and goblins jump. Goblins scotch and goblins bump. Burn the skin and mash the head. Goblins hear and you be dead.
Chase the baby, catch the pup, bonk the
Bonk
head.
bed to shut it up. Bones be cracked, flesh be stewed. We be goblins, you be food. That is not a good race.
Yeah.
And also, I hate the word race. I've started using the word folk.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that works better for fantasy games.
We're species.
And species for sci-fi games. Right?
Yeah.
It's fun to chant, but it's clearly evil.
Yeah.
They're talking about eating dogs and killing babies.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm pretty sure killing babies is evil. Maybe we shouldn't go around killing so many babies. So, like, I'm very much in the camp of goblins, at least the goblins from tribes that sing the Goblin Song, are evils. How do I get around that is I've always allowed the psionics rules. And the psionics rules have a goblin subrace, the blues.
Oh yeah.
Right? And the blues tend to run in the lawful neutral side of things.
I'm warm now.
Well, that's what happens when you drink alcohol.
Yep.
You cool down significantly. But in such a way, your body's convinced you're hot.
Yeah, I'm hot.
As for 5e, 5e did simplify things. And in fact, they used a lot of the simplifications of 4e, which Pathfinder 2 did as well. But both of them avoided the 9-hour fight problem, thank Christ.
Right, God, I hated that. I hated it so much. Because we demoed 4th all the way back in 2008
Yep.
at Comic-Con and in San Diego.
It took forever.
It did. We got there and we were there for like 4 hours and we didn't even finish the fight and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
It was
done
like
with
I was
this.
excited because it was new.
Yeah.
And I demoed 4th another time as well, and it also took forever, and the other players were all like, oh, why are you trying to roleplay? And my main thought in this now is the Joe Cat bit of, what, role-playing in my role-playing game? I didn't sign up for this. There should be some sort of warning on the book. So 5th does simplify it. I'm going to tell you right now, Pathfinder's not as Pathfinder and 4th are both not as confusing as they look.
Yeah, they're not.
Right? And I know that's not the best thing to hear sometimes, but if you can handle 5th, you can handle Pathfinder. Full stop.
Yeah.
For example, archetypes, which you would know as a subclass, are completely optional in Pathfinder. Okay, yeah, if you like Pathfinder 2, go for it. Pathfinder's just mildly simplified 3.5.
Yes.
Pathfinder 2 is even more simplified, but also more modular, unlike 4th. Like, modular I can get behind. Especially because it makes race matter. Or it makes ancestry matter, because they took out the word race. Part of that, though, is that you can't play a half-elf? Well, you can. But what you're doing is you're playing a human with elf ancestry. Which I kind of like that. Ah, shit, that's right. Pikachu's fire type. That sounds wrong to say. I got a super rod. That's even better than a good rod. Hooray. Alright, so let's see here. How many am I at? 45. Shit, how am I going to get those last 5 Pokemon? I guess I could go catch 2 more Eevees. That would take care of that problem. Or I could just fish a lot. Yeah, let's fish a lot. Hey, we caught a Pikachu out of this river. That feels wrong to say. First things first. Do I have a revive still? No. Be easy. Ooh. You know what? Not even gonna deal with this. There we go. I'll walk right up to the water. I'm just gonna fish. I think that's the best way to do it here. Okay. We're gonna fish with the super rod, because super rod's better than the good rod. Okay, we already have a Voltorb. So run. Anyway. Oh, hey, I'll go for a Kabuto. No! Come back! Yeah, so there's a lot of good additions. Essentials I'm not a fan of, and here's why. It tried to turn 4th edition into 3rd edition by taking away what choices you had. Because they looked at it as 3rd edition is the edition with no choices. And that's not true. 3rd edition had choices. It just wasn't the same choices that you had in 4th. But they took away all your choices, or at least a large chunk of them, and it turned it into like, oh, you're a wizard, you have to take this spell. That's dumb. I don't want to take that spell. I want my own spell. Forget you. Hey, this is a patch with the Eevees, isn't it? Alright. Let's catch an Eevee. Come on. Come here, Eevee. Sorry about your ears there, folks. Oh, hey, I'm a choke. Down and B and down and B and down and B and down and B and getting the ball. Yes, we got him a choke. All right, 4 more. Yes. This one's name is Dolph. For Dolph Lundgren. What's wrong with its other eye? Let's see. That's a very good question. He's been punched in the face. I think I have a Spearow. I don't have a Fearow. I definitely have a Spearow. Oh, good job, Tiny Tiny Dog, finding your character sheet. Yes, Eevee. Okay, catch the Eevee. No, in the ball. You belong in the ball. The ball is good. The ball is great. Yay.
Yay.
Alright, so we have made Chuck. So the next one's Lamarck.
What?
Yeah, Lamarck.
Okay.
Well, Chuck is for Charles Darwin.
Okay.
Lamarck is for Lamarck, the other scientist who figured out evolution, but he got it, like, wrong about halfway through.
Okay.
That, like, if you... Charles Darwin figured that a giraffe's neck was long because the short giraffes died off, and only the long neck gene could be passed on.
Okay.
Lamarck's thought was all them giraffes took so long stretching that their necks got longer. And so that got passed down to the babies. And he tried to prove this by cutting off a bunch of rats' tails. And then breeding the amputated rats.
Oh, Lord.
And then getting so confused when the babies came out with full-size tails. And then somebody should have pointed out to him, dude, do you see a lot of babies being born without fingers from dads with no hands? No. Yeah, because that's a dumb theory, asshole. Okay, EV2. Or EV3. No. In the ball. No! Don't run! Run into the ball. The 3V. The next one's Gregor. For Gregor Mendeleev.
Mendeleev.
Yeah, the guy who figured out Punnett squares. Magneton! One of my all-time favorite Pokemons. I'm doing this.
They didn't get any smarter when they combined.
Much like me in a group project. Yeah, the pea plant guy. Magneton! Oh, I'm really tempted to name him Magnetunus. Formed by several Magnemites linked together, they frequently appear when sunspots flare up. Yeah, he's gonna be Magnetunus. Now, why is he Magnetunus? Because we found out Megatron's real name is Megatronus. Or at least that's the name he kind of half stole. So we're doing that here too, with Magneton, because clearly that's canon now.
Here's the name he stole.
Well, that's true for Magneton now, is what I'm saying. Give me an Eevee. Eevee. No, not another punch-drunk Machoke. Oh god, is he juicing right now? That's why his arm's there. He's injecting steroids. Oh, darn it. You know what would have been another good name for him? Shit, I'm blanking on it. Menasor.
Oh, yeah.
Thought they all fuse, but their brain power doesn't go up. That's Menasor to a T. Machoke should be banned from the Pokemon League for juicing. That's against the rules.
What was your goal for this stream, dear?
Get an XP all.
Have you gotten that yet?
No,
Okay, well, you've been streaming for like 2 hours.
I'm aware of that.
You need to go again.
Hey, Nintendeek. How you doing? Ah, shit, I accidentally caught a Clefairy. Wait, maybe no? Oh, thank God. No, I don't want to... Okay, we're going to a different area. I just need another Eevee. Thank you. Stand the ball, stand the ball. No! Stand the ball, stand the ball. No! Stand the ball, stand the ball. No! Stay in the ball. No! Stay in the ball. You stupid fox thing, stay. Yes! Okay. Gregor. Done. Alright. What's our Pokédex at? 47. So if I evolve those 2 Eevees, I get up to 49. So then I need 1 more new Pokemon, and I'm good. Hey, a Seadra will do! Stand the ball, asshole. No! Running wasn't the point! Don't question how the Seadra is on land. Just accept it. We got a 2-headed ostrich out of the ground, so... Right, we didn't get a Bellsprout last time. Bellsprout will work. Yes! Good name for a carnivorous plant. Audrey 2. Though technically that's a better name for a carnivine. I don't care. I'm not waiting until we do...
Call it Audrey 3.
Thank you, honey. That is a huge improvement. I have to do it this way. There we go. Carnivine's a better name, a better one to call Audrey 2. But Carnivine's in Diamond, and I'm not waiting that long to use this name. How many steps do I have left? 230. I might as well take advantage of them at this point. Because when we get it, we're just going to go straight to the PC, evolve those 2 Eevees. We could probably evolve this guy into a Weeping Bell and then a Victory Bell. Why not? I'm just going to use up all my balls. Yes. No, Sprouts is a terrible name for a Bellsprout. Whole Foods. I have to be a little creative in the spelling.
What did you name Whole Foods?
A Bellsprout. Because I was going to call them Sprouts, and then I realized that was dumb.
You could have called him Alfalfa.
Damn, you're right. How could I be such a fool? Oddish! Why, that's a little strange. Why, you could even say that it's mildly peculiar. Like, weird-esque.
Interesting PhD.
Yeah.
Come in there.
Oddish, the weed Pokemon. He blaze it every day. During the day, it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around sowing its seeds. Oddish was arrested for public masturbation. I'm gonna name him Hall.
All notes.
Yeah, because he's sowing his wild oats.
How did I know?
The next one's Garfunkel. Come on, Kabuto. I know there's a Kabuto around here. Come here. No. Time's up. I'm too lazy to walk to the Pokemon Center. Peanut, carry me there. Thank you. Okay, Swamp Fire go in. Carpy go in. Gregor, come out. Where did you go? Lamarck, there you are. Okay. They're still in the PC. I have to go back into my PC. Everything's in all caps except me, because I care about grammar. We need a Thundre Stone and a Watchray Stone.
I wonder if it still does that. Where if you tap the left or the right button, it'll...
Nope, that's gold silver.
Yeah.
At least I think that's gold silver. It's not working here.
Okay.
Alright, so remember, in this game, Eevee is a fighting psychic. With Confusion and Psybeam. And if we
Now,
use...
the amazing powers of...
Let's use this Thunderstone on... Let's use the Thunderstone on Gregor. And the Waterstone on Lamarck. Gregor evolved into one spiky boy. Alright, so let's see what type Jolteon is. Water Ghost. He fucking drowned. Oh no. He put the Thunderstone in the bath with himself. It's just like a toaster. Oh no.
That is dark.
Yes it is. I'm not denying that. Let's see what happens to Vaporeon. Because Flareon became, an electric type. So Lamarck is going to become a Vaporeon, also known as One Wet Dog. I still say one of my favorite things is there's, like, this GIF from the Pokemon show with, like, Espeon using its psychic abilities, Jolteon shooting lightning out of its back, Umbreon is, like, shooting rays of darkness out of its forehead, and then Vaporeon comes up and just vomits water. You mean water gun? It's just going... Blah, 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 blah. Grass poison.
Vaporeon, what are you doing with
Well,
Ivysaur's
we watered it,
types?
and now it's grass poison. Like, I would have put money on it being fire, too, so... But it's random. The fact that the other two stole types from their other relatives was just a coincidence? It's polluted water, I guess? Sure. XPL, give it. We got the XPL, guys. We're good. I'm going to eat dinner 2 hours late. Remember, if you like what we're doing here, make sure you're following here on Twitch. If you can, please sub. If you are not already, make sure you sub over on YouTube to both the VOD channel and my normal channel. Links should be in the doobly-doo. I sure hope so. And of course, we're here at 3 and 7. There might be bonus streams at extra times. But thank you all for joining us for this long Pokemon stream. And we hope to see you again soon. Bye.